Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, week, month, year, etc. today. So I wanted to talk to you about something that is really important to me, that I'm very passionate about, that I love, that I support, that I hype up, that I think is an incredible, beautiful thing. And that is this beauty community. I think it is full of beautiful, amazing souls, kind people, wonderful people, supportive people, caring people. And I feel like the beauty community is getting a really stinking rap right now. I feel like it's getting a very unfair, very misguided portrayal to the world. And it's getting to me because it's not right, it's not accurate, it's not a representation at all in my opinion. So I wanted to share with you my experience in this community, how I have been treated, the kind of interactions that I have had with other creators, to kind of give you a more accurate picture of what this community is and what it definitely 100% is not. So the reason I want to talk to you about this today, by the way, I'm really sorry. As you can probably tell, I'm having a really bad day with my speech and my memory and all of that stuff. But it is what it is. I'm just pushing through. And those of you who've been with my channel will know that I've had some health issues, and that's why. So I'm really sorry if I stumble my words and things like that. I'm really doing my best and trying to push through, because this to me is more important than me being embarrassed about my speech or anything like that. So pushing through, muddling through. It's very annoying, I know. So over the last couple of weeks, I, follow lots and lots of people on Twitter from the beauty community, and I've seen just in hashtags and in mentions and in my suggested and all kinds of things like that on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everybody coming for this beauty community. And not without reason, but these types of messages I see everywhere from other creators, from other communities, and just from the general public. I find it so hard to see these types of messages because I just honestly feel like that is just so unfair and so not true and so not accurate. That it just makes me really sad, and I felt really deflated about it. And I wanted to represent the other side of this, because all I see from the people I follow, the people I talk to, the people who subscribe to me and my channel, and the friends that I've made on here on YouTube, it's so not there. It's so not that. And I feel like what is currently being represented and what people are seeing, because it's the loudest, it's because what people are shouting about, the people who have the loudest voices in this community. So it's therefore what people are seeing, especially people who aren't members of the community, who don't watch beauty YouTube. So they don't know. This is what they see of it. And I'm not having that, because it ain't it. It is not it. So my position in the beauty community, I say it started like 10 years ago when I started watching YouTube. Don't think that the beauty community is just made up of creators. To me, all of the subscribers and the viewers are the biggest part and the heart of the beauty community. You who watch beauty YouTube, I certainly still am a massive fan of beauty YouTube. I watch it all of the time as well as making it. I'm a huge beauty YouTube fan, and I have been, because that's why I'm here to start with. So I watched years and years ago, when I started my beauty journey, I started getting into makeup quite late in life, in my sort of mid-20s. Jaclyn Hill taught me how to blend eyeshadow. I didn't know how to put colours together. I didn't know what brush to use for what. I didn't know where to start with my collection. I watched video after video. I bought all my Makeup Geek singles, my MAC singles. I've made my own palette, my own Z palette, and I just loved it. I found some creativity in me that I didn't know I had. I found, ways around things. I made friends. I talked to people. We shared opinions. We shared tips. I found people who had my same skin tone that helped me find the right foundations and just really grow and know to love makeup and beauty in general. So much so that I wanted my own channel. I wanted to make my own channel. So I did 2 years ago. That's how much I loved it and wanted to be a bigger part of this community, is that I made my own channel. And let me tell you, that is when I fell down the rabbit hole in love with the beauty community. So many creators since I started on my journey with my own channel have made a difference to me, and not just with my channel, you know, but they have made a huge difference with my channel. So many creators that are way, way bigger than I could ever wish to be have helped me in some way, have given me advice, have made videos that I've learned from, that have helped me learn how to work YouTube, how to work my camera, what to do with my settings. I've never even owned a proper camera before I started YouTube. I didn't know what any of the settings meant, but I watched a video from Amy Macedo, who has the best quality on YouTube, and she taught me how to work my camera. I had tips and tricks at my fingertips because of all these creators who are willing to share all their precious secrets about how to do better on YouTube, how to work your camera, what lighting you need and what you don't need. All of that stuff was mega helpful to me. And then people started to reach out to me. People like my beautiful friend Mel Thompson, Samantha March, Michelle Wong, also creators that are smaller than me or around my same size, who reached out to me, who liked my channel and wanted to support me and hype me up. No one of these people ever asked me for anything other than maybe some advice or some help with something, and they gave me it back. All of the friendships I've made here on YouTube are absolutely supportive, loving, caring, kind friendships built around a love and a passion for beauty and makeup, and just a kind heart and nature, and a want to make beautiful, meaningful, helpful, supportive, loving friendships with other people in this community. I've never asked any of my friends here on YouTube to do anything for me. I've never asked them to mention me in their videos. I've never asked them for their support with anything. I've sometimes asked for tips or tricks, or how do you deal with this, or how have you coped with that? And all of these people have literally down tools to throw all of their help, support, weight, love behind me. When I made a video saying that I had been really struggling with my health and just talking about what had been going on with me so that you guys knew, so many of these creators that I have spoken to through YouTube, got to know through YouTube and through messages and things like that, who live all over this whole world, some of whom I've barely spoken to before, privately reached out and messaged me, gave me their phone numbers, said, what can I do to help you? Let me know, please let me know what I can do, or just sending their love and hope and best wishes. The same thing when I put up my video about my divorce, which was one of the most painful things that's ever happened to me in my life. And I got attacked by a anti-women men's group on that video, and that was probably the hardest thing I've had to deal with on YouTube. Again, the thousands, literally thousands and thousands of comments on that video, just with support and love and kindness and shared stories, all coming from this community, was beautiful. One of the most beautiful things I've seen on YouTube was the launch when Desi and Katie made their collab with Dose of Colours. Have you ever seen the biggest just outpouring of support and love and passion from all of their peers? Every single beauty YouTuber was hyping those products up, was hyping those women up. You know, the launch of those products was the most beautiful thing to see, and their friendship is a beautiful thing to see, met through the medium of YouTube. I just think there are so many beautiful, positive, loving, supportive, kind, caring friendships, people on YouTube in the beauty community, that it is such a shame that we are getting drowned by a couple of really loud voices. And it is not the representation. We, the kind, the supportive, the caring, the loving, the fun, the light-hearted, the passionate, the driven, the hard-working, we are what the beauty community is. You guys are what the beauty community is. And you know what? We as viewers, as subscribers, as members of this community have all the power we could need to decide what this community looks like. You have all of the power in your hands, and with your clicks and with your views and with your likes, all of those things are the only way to show what this beauty community is. And we have the loudest voices because there are way more subscribers than there are channels. And we have it. We have the ability to vote with our views and vote with our clicks on what we love, who we think needs to be shouted about and represented. And that was so beautiful to see in my previous video where I asked whether you have to be to make it on YouTube. So many suggestions on that video in the comments. These are the people, these are the good people, these are the nice people of the beauty community on YouTube. They don't get shouted about enough, so we're going to shout about them. And that's how we reacted to this happening to our community here on YouTube. We were like, no, that is not it. This is it. These are the people who deserve to be talked about. These are the people who represent us and what we want to see and what we love about YouTube and the beauty community. I've seen beauty YouTubers doing incredible things with the platforms that they have, and those platforms might not be 10 or 15 million people, but those platforms might be 1 million, they might be 500,000 people. And I see so many creators giving hugely generous contributions to charity or raising money for charity. I see incredible things from that Taylor with her foundation, her 15 days of foundation, where she raises an incredible amount of awareness and money for charitable causes. I've seen Carly Bible achieve incredible things with her foundation. I've seen beautiful support for each other on Twitter. I've seen loving, amazing, healthy, supportive, equal, friendly relationships form between creator after creator. I see us hyping each other up on social media. I see us picking each other up, patting each other on the back and supporting each other through highs and lows on YouTube. I feel like people, you know, often say you get back what you put out there, and I think that's mainly true. I'd like to think that. I know that here on my community, it's a flippin' beautiful place, and my subscribers are flippin' beautiful people who love me, who look out for me, who support me, who are kind and caring and just great, nice people, here to chat about makeup, here to take a moment out of a stressful life, a busy life where they don't get to put each other first or themselves first very often. That's why I started my channel. You know, I was on maternity leave, I was a mum, I had a baby just non-stop attached to me, I was living my life for other humans, and that is absolutely okay, but that is tough. You know, working full-time jobs, 2 jobs, more, looking after your families, taking care of babies, children, keeping it together, going through uni, whatever it is that you're doing, YouTube is and should be an escape. It should be fun, light-hearted. It should be where you come to talk to friends. It's a bit like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. You come, no one cares what's going on in your life, no one knows about the drama, the stress, that you got fired, that, you know, you had personal issues that are really, really painful you don't want to talk about. You just come here, you clicked on a beauty video, and here are all your like-minded friends just talking about makeup, just helping each other out with shades, just talking about their recommendations and what's worked for them. And that is an escape, and that's what I want to protect. That's what I want to keep here on my channel, and that's what I want to represent. I want you to know that this mess does not represent me, it does not speak for me, and it does not speak for or represent any of the people that I have met, grown to love, support, like as people, and like would love to sit down and meet one day. It does not represent any of the people that I choose to click on, that I choose to view their videos. It doesn't. And it doesn't represent any of you as my subscribers. We represent ourselves, and I think we're doing a really good job of that. So that's really all I wanted to say. Thank you for listening. I just want to put out a fairer, a clearer, a more realistic and a more accurate description of what the beauty community looks like, feels like, and is like to be within it. Because I think as much as there might be darkness or upset or, you know, horrible ugliness, there's also beauty, love, kindness, caring, fun and laughter to happen here, and there is 100 million times more of that than there is of that other stuff. So yeah, bear with me, bear with us in the beauty community, because this is it, that ain't it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'd love to see you in a future video. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.